Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to another Smite commentary. And for today we will be playing the Rat in Arena. Sorry, I wasn't able to get an Aphrodite game in. Well, actually I was, but I didn't have any games I felt like I could really show off Aphrodite well. It's difficult to get a good Aphrodite game, to be honest, especially in Arena. I think I'll just try it in other game modes, because in Arena she's not that potent. She has a lot of struggle with kind of dealing with the team fights from the get-go. She's more of a late game team fight oriented god. Not so much early game. Early game her, well, everything is pretty terrible. But I'll get to that once I have a decent match with her, and then I'll be able to show off a little bit better what she's all about. Okay, so this time around I am playing the Ratatoskr. Looks like they aren't going to get the red buff. Actually, it's probably the best if I take it anyway, because I have my acorn now, which is always extremely powerful. The best moment to go for anything. Well, okay, you can see I haven't played them in a bit, but that's fine. We should be able to get some things going, but we definitely, without a single doubt, need some healing reduction. Maybe even before I go for any cooldown reduction or other items, I might be forced into that Brawler's Beatstick. Decent stun, a little bit of pan, sprint forced out, which is not bad. A lot of damage on the hell, and that will be first blood for our hunter. Our Medusa picked up that first blood and can definitely use it. Medusa pretty good with a first blood. Actually, if I look at our gods, I feel like either me or Medusa are probably the best to get that early kill, because we are very... Well, I think we're both probably the most early game gods we have. Izanami definitely late game. Izanami is not that potent in the early game, I feel like. Still pretty decent, to be honest. It also depends on what game mode, of course. She's a lot better in Conquest, where clear is more important. I mean, here is clear almost unimportant to a very high extent. Let's go for the Medusa. Ooh, nice dash by the Medusa. Won't be able to chase that one down. Let's just try to deal some damage before I am forced back. A lot of damage. Can't basic attack because of that disarm, but able to do some damage. Not enough though for anyone to really get well, a kill out of it. Looks like a Bracken is in kind of a rough spot. Can't do anything for him at the moment. I mean, quite low on HP and health, so I'd rather run away. But looks like he is saved by our healer, or just by our entire team. But now Medusa is an awkward spot, and it looks like Medusa is going to die. Should be fine. Avoid the bludgeon with that dash on the Kumba. Still a decent amount of damage to the Kumba as well. He's lazy backing. You're not going to lazy back when I'm around. Okay, you can lazy back now. Bye. Bye. I do love the skin, by the way. His defend middle lane is the best. And also, come on, look how cute he is. He's a little Ragnarok. Isn't he cute? Isn't he not a cute little destroyer of worlds? It's so pretty. You're not going to get away this time, Medusa. I have my dash back up, which is the best thing, I feel like, for... Oh, I'm so dead. Okay, bit too aggressive. Hell also able to chase up to me very quickly. She used her heal, I think, for the speed boost. So she was able to kind of follow up on my attack very quickly, which you kind of had to. Once I have more cooldown reduction, I will be able to get out a lot easier. I mean, I will be able to use my ult more often, and more importantly my dash. And at that moment, if I dash, use my 3 and my 2, I will have my dash reset immediately. So that will also allow me to be a little bit more flexible. I can use my one ability, wait a little bit, dash, use another ability, wait a little bit again, and dash again. So there are some iterations with it. Still looking for that angle, going for the Medusa. Nice! Wow, that cleanse was very good on the hell. Cleansed immediately. Looks like there are a couple of low HP targets, and I'm still going for that Medusa. Knock up immune, but I think I will be able to pick her up, even though she is running in a straight line, which is kind of my weakness. Looks like Ra is able to pick her up before he dies. Time to get away though. Go away though. Kumba and Hell is not something I really want to fight in. Luckily enough, they don't have as much lockdown for me. The only one that can really lock me down properly is the Kumbhakarna with his mess and his probably his ultimate. But the others, they have a really rough time to lock me down. So this is a pretty good setup for me at the moment. Just for the fact that I can kind of go freely without being contested that much. They don't have a lot of CCs. They don't have any cripples, which is very important. If they had a lot of cripples, then I would have definitely had a rough time, but not so much. Not so much at all. So I'll just build some pen. I have the healing reduction now, so that's important, because as you can see, the Bellona is still quite low on HP, because I hit her initially, and she isn't healed up properly. Well, now she is, but she wasn't healed up properly by the Hell and the Aphrodite because of that healing reduction. So that will definitely help in these fights, especially with two of the best healers, especially late game. I feel like Aphrodite is probably one of the better healers, because she can just heal the target for a lot. And herself, of course. You also have the Ra. Ra is also pretty good late game healer. Chang'e also pretty good. There are a lot of good healing late game. Let's go for that Hell. A lot of damage. Stuck in a tremble. Basic attack will enough. Very annoying. Did a lot in all the team fights. Went down almost immediately. Aphrodite ultimate doesn't last that long just yet, so that allows me to kind of do it very, very quickly. Nice ultimate by the Izanami, and that will secure a kill. I secured that kill. I'm sorry. I just wanted to help basic attacking, but I didn't expect them to attack that so quickly. But I kind of forgot. Izanami deals 2 basic attack procs with that on the Kumbhakarna passive, so she can get rid of that passive extremely quickly. I mean, double hits on each basic. The chance that she also gets it is quite high, but I guess not high enough this time. Still an even match. They got a couple of minions through our portal, which is rough, but not going to be in that awkward spot using my beats. Make sure that I don't get killed or CC'd or ulted by the Kuma for that matter. If I get ulted by the Kuma, I probably die because I don't have a good landing spot. They don't have an extreme ultimate, like for instance Scylla, Ra ultimate or anything like that. But they still have a decent amount of damage when I'm on the ground again. So I do need to be a little bit careful, or at least wary for it. That's a lot of damage. Come on. Nice! The slow definitely hurt her a lot. My one slows a lot. If she doesn't cleanse it in time, she is not going to move very quickly. But let's just head back just before I get my ultimate, because when I use my ultimate now with that Jotuns finished, I will have it up a little bit sooner. Nice engagement by my team. Let's see if I can chase down that Medusa, and it looks like I can. Decent amount of damage on Aphrodite. I could hard commit, but with Hell around as well. 2-on-1, I don't really like my odds because they can sustain a lot. But also my team all retreated, so it's a bit too risky. Not sure what I want to get next though. Maybe some more cooldown reduction. Maybe just some more penetration. I'm not sure if they will pick up a lot of protections. But if I feel like that if you're pressured out by a Ratatoskr a lot, as for instance Hell or Aphrodite, the chance of you picking up Breastplate is just extremely high. Let's use that weakening curse to put it to use. Pick up the Bellona, damage on the Kumbhakarna. He is very quick. Not sure if I will be able to get him, but I do want to try and save. Ooh, nice. That triple hit, just barely hitting that Hell. And reset on my dash will be enough to secure that kill. She was quick, not quick enough though. But looks like my team was picked up. Wasn't able to save the Ra or help him in any way. Kind of, well. Okay, so if I didn't chase the Hell, I could have gone for instance, Kuma to try and get him off Ra's back. But by doing so, the Hell gets free reign, can just heal up their team. So it's kind of, with those healers, those important gods in a team fight, it's kind of the situation, do I want to be present in the team fight? Or do I want to keep someone out of the team fight who probably has a bigger impact? And in this case, I'm not 100% sure. I do a lot of the damage. So, I don't know. It's difficult. Let's just keep it to that. Looks like there's an engagement going on. Looking for the Medusa actually. She is not linked to anyone, and as you can see, a lot of damage. 244 with one basic already. not an awful lot you can do. Even to the Bologna I deal a lot of them. Oh, I'm so dead. Nice body blocks by the enemies. They were very quick in responding. All body blocking me from dashing away. Especially that Kuma with his big fat ass was in the way. But I do come with a surprise attack. Surprise attack! Hi! Ah, beautiful. Nice stun by... Not sure what I got stunned by actually. Or was the mess? I'm not sure. But it did delay me a lot. But we are able to pick up 3 of them. So that damage definitely worked out great. Nice ultimate in the middle. All the damage. All the damage. Let's see if this red one is up. Please be up. Nice. Even though I died with the last one, I'm definitely going to take this one. If I can actually pick it up. 8 to a 7, not too bad. Still going very well. Like I said, they don't have that many lockdown abilities. So, and even with that, I have purification beads, mainly for the Kumakana. Or if I get caught by Medusa's ultimate off guard. If I don't use purification beads, I will die in that situation. So, decent amount of damage. They are quick. Wow. Nice Medusa ultimate. Will secure that kill on enemy Medusa. I was thinking about going for the weakening curse there. But I didn't because they used their cleanse. So there would be no slow at all. And also I think they used sprint afterwards as well. So I think it was a good thing that I didn't use my weakening curse. Because they could have just sprinted away and did nothing. They have 3 sprints on the board, so the chance of me having a successful weakening curse is pretty slim. I mean, if you are against a team, well, if you are in a team with 2 healers, then it's very obvious people are going to get healing reduction. I picked up the Brawlers immediately because we definitely needed something. Especially Hell early game is just insane healing. But you also need something like weakening curse. Especially, I mean, these 2 healers are probably the worst when it comes to kinda moving around. If you know what I mean? They don't have tankiness, high tankiness at least, or a lot of movement abilities. If you look at Terra, she's very mobile, she's tanky. If you look at Guan Yu, also very mobile, also very tanky if you build them properly. So with that, they are a lot safer as the healers, so they aren't affected by the weakening curse that much, I feel like. But, well, still for the healing reduction, but the curse on, for instance, Hell and Aphrodite is just extremely good. Let's just try and save our Ra from that Kumakana. A decent amount of damage. Missed the stun, unfortunately, and it will be this engagement. Hell is still looking for me. Bit too greedy in my opinion, but she did do a lot of damage, so I do need to be a little bit aware of that. Looks like there's still an engagement going on the left side. Let's try and help. Moving around, going for the Aphrodite. Can I get the... Oh, that stun. That mask lasts so long. Come on. Nice. Okay, now it's time to get out. I don't have any abilities up. Almost my 2. If I use my 2, I have my 1 up, so that's something that you could keep in mind. If you feel like... I don't have my escape up yet, but I have another ability. Use that ability. It resets your escape quite easily with 2 seconds. I think it's 2 seconds reduction on your 1. Which is definitely not bad. Luckily enough, we also have a healer, so we kind of got that edge as well. Not the best healer in my opinion, especially in team fights, because you don't really have the opportunity to group up for that team fight. Decent amount of damage, not the one I wanted to hit, but weakening curse will secure the kill on at least the Hell and provides... Oh, get me out. I used purification beads there, probably should not have, because my Mantle of Discord also procced, so I kind of used them both at the same time. That's going to be an issue the next time I get CC chain, so I might die if I'm not too careful enough, or if I get focused a bit too much. But I have my Mantle of Discord finished. I like Mantle of Discord a lot on red, because I do need to get in all the time. Oh, come on, can I get him all? No. Dang it, he blocked my dash just barely. And with that, I didn't have any escapes up. I went into my ultimate immediately, but it was just a little bit too much damage because I wasn't able to finish off anyone in that attack of mine. Let's just defend. It's probably a little bit more important than try to go for those kills. But I do need to survive if I want to make it work. So, a little bit cautious, a little bit cautious. Let's just go for that one though. We have 2 physicals on our side, as well as me. So getting a void shield is pretty good in this situation, because that will reduce the enemy's protections as well. And since they are building a lot of protections, I will still be able to deal a lot of damage. I have a high pen build, which is very good for me. It works very well on red. There are a lot of builds which involve crit. I'm not a huge fan of crit on red. You can definitely make it work. It's just not my playstyle. I like to get that full cooldown reduction, some penetration, and just hit a lot with my abilities. Looks like I'm in an awkward spot. Use my 2 to reset my 1. Able to... Oh, nice mess by the Kuma. He doesn't root me. Looks like they were looking at the tsunami. Looks like they weren't looking for one in specific, because almost nobody died. Come on. Okay. Well, I'll do it this way then. Don't need to build. Oh, that stun was beautiful. She was not able to confirm her damage, and she got hit for an immense amount of damage. Kill on the Bellona. Triple kill. Can I get a quadra? Come on. Maybe if they allow me to. Probably not. I figured. Izanami is just too quick with those basics. Like I mentioned, she deals double the basics for that Koopa passive. On the way out and the way in. So it makes it a little bit more difficult for her as well to time it properly. If she even wanted to give me that quarter. But it's fine, it's fine. It's all good and dandy. I didn't have a chance at the Penta anyway, so it's fine. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Something knocked... Did I knock them back? I didn't, right? Looked like they were not back. Well, whatever. A lot of damage. All the damage. Power potion. I am at my maximum though. I don't think I'll be able to get 3k gold to get that that elixir of power. So I'm kind of at the edge of being powerful. Come on, can I help the Ra? Run away, Ra, run! Nice. Oh, that was close. If I didn't go for him, he would have probably died. And it looked like my team was able to do a lot as well. Only Izanami died. So I guess it's fine. They do have a lot of slows though. I think they also have a Frostbound on their team. They have a slow on the Medusa ultimate, slow on the 2 on Hell. Kumakana after the mass is broken also is slow. They have a lot of slows, so that's something that is very annoying if you rely on your movement a lot more. For me, not so much of an issue. I have my dash probably a lot of the times. Well, that's at least something I try to. We do need to make sure that we defend this, otherwise it is going to be an issue. But we do have 2 hunters, so they really make meat work of that little siege juggernaut. Not siege juggernaut, but juggernaut. I still think I'll just call it the juggernaut, but sometimes I'll call it a siege juggernaut by accident. Let's go for that ultimate, big ultimate. Not knocking up anyone, unfortunately. Let's just go for... Oh, I missed! Now it's time to survive. Doesn't look like they actually want to chase me though. Maybe I can go for a flank. Ooh, nice mess. Definitely forcing out my purification beat. But I forced out the ult of Aphrodite and hit by the 1 again. Slowed for an immense amount. And with the Izanami dealing all the damage as well. Able to get that kill quite easily. Ah, I missed. Sprint used by the enemy, so they are very, very quick. Doesn't look like they have any kind of follow-up on that ultimate of Kuma. And that's probably the downside of the composition they picked. Because if Kuma ult someone, they don't have that big ultimate or just big ability that can be waiting for me to land down on the ground to deal the damage. Like Scylla, even Scylla's Crush can deal a lot of damage and can be waiting on the ground. But they don't have anything like that. Everything they have is kind of either over time with, for instance, the Birds of Aphrodite, delayed like the 3 of Hell, or the 1 of Hell. They are all delayed, so you have to time those perfectly. The ult of Bellona is probably the best one, but it doesn't deal insane damage and it only CCs for a little bit. So yeah, let's just get out. I use my curse to try and slow them down. Probably cleansed by the Hell. Let's see, can I get someone? Hit the Medusa. 1 will be enough. 1 more kill will secure this victory. Can I get the Hell? Can I get Hell? Oh, never mind. Okay, Ra's able to pick up Aphrodite. That's fine. We are able to secure that victory. Not as much as an advantage as I kind of expected, being 17-3. We were only 36 points ahead. Which, with my kill-death ratio, should already have been like, I don't know, 70, I feel like. But it was still a pretty good game. I feel like they just lost because of the comp, and not so much that they were worse than us. Because the comp didn't really... The Kuma didn't really fit in too well. He is pretty good at kind of... well, peeling for his team. With the mass, with the root, with the ultimate to buy a lot of time. But with 2 healers, you kind of lack the damage as well if you want to use, for instance, the Kuma ult to set up. So I feel like that was kind of the issue in this game. Looks like my team was having a little bit of a rougher time though, especially on Medusa. 5, 8, and 15. So not even as many assists, even though I have 17 assists on 17 kills. Can always happen. I mean, I feel like Medusa's probably also one of the worst characters. She can't focus Bologna. If you look at the build of Bologna, mid Guardian Mail, Frostbound, Height of the Nemean, it's just an all-out physical basic attack counter, which didn't really affect me too much. The disarm was more annoying than anything, in my opinion, but okay. Also, if you are a Medusa, it's just more difficult for you to deal with, for instance, something like Kumba, because if you get masked, you are... I think it's even easier to body block a Medusa escape as it is for blocking Ratatoskr escape. Or about the same, but she only has 1, so I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm still looking for a good Aphrodite gameplay, so I'll be trying to get this one at least this week to make sure that I have it for the next Monday, for that last and final Mage Monday. Until, of course, a new mage comes out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any requests, please let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.